The rise of Aratus, the man who captured Corinth at only 26. Aratus of Sicyon was the son of Cleinias, who ruled Sicyon as a tyrant king. In 264, when Aratus was just 7, Cleinias was overthrown and killed by another tyrant called Abantidas. Aratus was exiled to Argos, where he lived until the age of 20, when he began plotting to return to Sicyon and claim the throne. In May of 251, he led a group of other exiles to Sicyon and successfully overthrew the current tyrant, Nicocles. Nicocles fled, and Aratus and his pals confiscated the former king's money. Now that Aratus ruled Sicyon, he entered the state into the Achaean League. According to Pausanias, Aratus was motivated to join the League because of his ambitions to challenge Macedon. It wasn't long before Aratus was elected general of the League. He was so good at his job that he was re-elected 16 times. So, bit of background. Corinth was in a very important location for Macedon. If Corinth was taken, then Macedon would be vulnerable to invasion. So why is this relevant? Well, in 243, Aratus learned from a group of Syrian mercenaries that there was a less steep access route up to the Acrocorinth, the summit of the city. Without this knowledge, it would have been unfeasible to attack the city, but this information made seizing Corinth possible. By the summer of that year, Aratus was ready to invade. He assembled his army in Sicyon and marched on Corinth. Leaving the majority of his troops on the road, he went up the mountain path with a select force of 400 men. 8 men went ahead to distract the guards, while 100 soldiers began scaling the walls, barefoot to allow them to move silently. When the first soldiers reached the summit, they came across a group of 4 guards. If the alarm was raised now, their mission could be ruined. They killed 3, but the 4th escaped, and alerted those defending the city. Now Aratus and the rest of the first 100 men had to scale the walls while the Macedonians rained projectiles upon them. Meanwhile, the rest of the Achaean army was still waiting on the road and became at risk of being trapped between the Acrocorinth's defenders and a group of Macedonian soldiers rushing to defend the citadel, led by Archelaus. However, they were saved by the remaining 300 of Aratus's select force, who realized the danger and flanked the Macedonians, routing them from the rear. Then the 300 returned to the summit to support Aratus. Staging the attack at night proved to be a wise decision, as Plutarch describes how the moonlight favoured Aratus and his men. The light of the full moon also made their arms appear more numerous to the enemy than they really were, owing to the length of their line of march, and the echoes of the night gave the impression that the shouts preceded them from many times the number there really were. The citadel was surrounded and the garrison surrendered. By daylight, the Achaeans had captured both the citadel and the city. Then Aratus went on to capture Lycaeum, the harbour of Corinth, and seized the 25 Macedonian ships docked there. Finally, he secured the Achaeans' position by installing a permanent garrison of 400 men and 50 watchdogs. This triumph would be the greatest success of Aratus' career. Corinth then joined the Achaean League, and off the back of this success, the League went on to liberate a number of polises in southern Greece from the Macedonian allied tyrants they were ruled by. By the age of 26, Aratus had changed the entire power balance in southern Greece.